Alright, shalom, shalom. We are going to be on a new project today. Name of it is My Life Is Not in My Hands. It was recorded on 5/6/24. So based on the title alone, you see that, it's going to be a bit about my life, okay? And how my life is not in my own hands. All right, for I have surrendered my life to a higher power, the power that I have been obedient to, regardless of the ideology of those around me. The ideology and the wisdom of this world, I can care less about any of that. Okay? For I know that I'm doing what I was destined to do. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this intro. I really just want to jump right in, and that's what we're going to do. All right. So let's go ahead and navigate over here. All right. When this audio starts, we're going to be asking a question. It's going to be kind of faint in the background. Do you seriously think this came from the living power? Do you seriously think this came from the Great Spirit? People need to think about this. They're spending all their time, energy, and effort, you know, slaving for this. While, the holy wicked is doing this. Okay? This did not come from the Great Spirit, people. So let's go ahead and jump on in, shall we?
Do you think this came from the living being?
Oh, man. Today is 5/6. My rent is officially late today. I did get out one project today. Completed the money you value, all while debasing true wealth we've been instructed to freely give. Okay? I released that a little bit ago. I had a lot to do today before I even got started with that, so I got started with it late, and then I got to get ready to go up here to the store because ain't no telling what tonight's gonna bring. Okay, apparently we're supposed to be having some storms, and yeah, they're talking about strong winds and all of these things. I know what time we living in, okay? I know what time we living in, but I also know that the Most High is gonna protect His people. But I never know. I mean, my rent hasn't been paid today. They did put a notice on my door. Okay, so I do have that to show you. Okay, I do have a notice to vacate. Alright, they want me out of here by 6/6 unless I pay the rent with all the late fees. Now, that notice to vacate, I'm not sure if I have a picture of that on my PC. I did take a picture on my phone, but not sure if I uploaded the picture to my PC. 1 second. Oh, yeah, I do have it. Okay, 1 second. Give me just a second, people, and I'll pull it up to show you. Oh, goodness sakes. Alright, 1 second. Mm-hmm. Alright, notice to pay or vacate. Alright, 5/6/2024. Okay. Of course, I blacked out my personal information. Okay. And that's not necessary to put on social media. Alright. But as you can see, I did receive that notice on 5/6. Alright. So they were saying that I owed $29, so they added $4 on to the $25, being that it was late on the 6th. All right, and then $1 per day after that. All right. That went all the way to let me see if I got the one. Yeah, I got one. Wait, no, I didn't take the screenshot of the notice to vacate um 6/6. So I had gotten the second one on 6/6. Okay, 6/6/24. So all of that time I did not have the funds to pay. All right. Um, I did reach out to a what do you call it? I did reach out for help from I'm trying to remember. I think it was Helping Hands Ministry or something like that to help with notice to vacate and whatnot, because I really did not want to be homeless. Okay. Even though the hearts of the people lacked any kind of compassion, mercy, or empathy for me, I did not want to be homeless. So I reached out to Helping Hands Ministry, and I was in the process of, filling out the application and going through that process and whatnot. So I think it was around, I can't remember exactly what date, but before 6/6, I had informed the apartment complex that I was seeking to get help from Helping Hands Ministry, and when they gave me a date for my interview, which I think they said the date was 6/21 or 6/22 or something like that. Can't remember exactly what the date was that they had set for my interview. Um, but the apartment complex worked with me. All right. They said that they would not proceed filing eviction, knowing that the Helping Hands Ministry may be assisting. Okay. So I got to keep it real. All right. I got to keep it 100% authentic and real. Um, but before that interview, the Most High blessed me, okay? So I don't know the exact date. As a matter of fact, give me just a moment. Let me see if I can find the exact date for you. Give me just a moment. Work with me. Because I'm curious, the exact date that the Father had blessed me with $100. So I was able to pay all the late fees and everything. It practically took the whole $100, but so that was 5 weeks ago. All right, so June 11th. Okay, on June 11th, I was blessed with $100 love donation, and I used that to pay the rent and all the late fees. Okay. It came up to about $92, so I had about $8 left over. All right, which I used, for bus fare, and other bare necessities that I needed. Okay, um, and that was that. So I was able to take care of the rent for uh, May and June. Okay, I had called it all the way up. Okay, so I did not have to worry about rent again until July. Well, when July came, I didn't even get a late notice on my door because I was blessed with the funds to be able to pay it. I was blessed with $32. So it was enough to take the bus, go get a money order, and pay the $25 rent. All right. And then I think it was soon after that, maybe a week later or so, I was blessed with another $100, which helped me to get internet back. Okay, help me to get internet back, and get food for Tiggy, more food for him. He's never ran out of food. My life is really not in my hands. Okay, my life is in the hands of the Great Spirit. And I really don't care what people think about that. People want to try to sum me up as if, I'm a liar or I'm a charlatan. I really don't care, because you are supposed to judge based upon the fruits of the Spirit, not upon surface level, superficially, you know? So anyway, I gotta stand strong through all the persecution and the accusations and all of these things. I'm here to walk in my purpose by faith and not by sight. I'm not on this earth to pine after money. My focus is not upon money. My focus is upon my mission, my purpose upon this earth. And people seem to not give a damn about that. It ain't about the money. It's about compassion. It's about love. It's about mercy. It's about empathy. But people don't want to deal with the nitty gritty. They want to stay on surface level. They don't want to dig deeper. They want to make it all about the money. But what really matters is our heart condition. What really matters is our mindset. What really matters is the fruits of the Spirit. And if you get money, but you're lacking love, compassion, mercy, and empathy for all humanity and all creation, you're getting ready to go through some great destruction. Okay? 'Cause time's up for the wicked. Alright? Now, I just wanted to show you that. Give me just a second. Let's go ahead and continue.
This is what this wicked system, this is what these wicked people have established with this system. This is oppression, forcing people against their will to do what they don't want to do. Okay, and most people subside to that.
Now, when you force people to do things that they don't want to do, that means you are taking away free agency. Okay? I have a right to walk in my purpose. I have a right to serve the Most High with my whole heart, mind, and soul. No mortal man upon this earth can dictate to me my motive for doing what I've been instructed to do. Oh, you can psych yourself out all you want, project all your false realities all you like, but it's you that's gonna answer for every idle word. It's you that's gonna answer for the slander that you've done against his servant. I'm not about taking away free agency. I'm here to expose how our free agency was stripped from us and we were all forced into economic slavery. But because people love their money, they have become complacent with it. They've become complacent with oppression and tyranny. And they want me to be complacent with oppression and tyranny. I don't love money. Money ain't my God. Money does not control me. And people want to be salty about that. You want to be salty that I'm not motivated by money. No, I'm motivated by my purpose. I'm motivated by the passion that the Father put within me to do my divine mission upon the earth.
That's what I'm motivated by. I'm motivated by love. I'm motivated by mercy, compassion, empathy. All of these good fruits of the spirit. That's what motivates me, not money. But why you want to be mad at me, people? Why you want to be mad at me that I ain't motivated by money? Why you want to be mad at me that I ain't got no ambition to chase money? There's enough people in this world that's chasing after money. What has it gotten us? What kind of righteousness does that bring upon the earth? To spend your time, energy, and effort pining after money. How is that righteousness? How is that increasing the righteousness upon the earth? Won't you answer that?
This is oppression, forcing people against their will to do what they don't want to do. Okay, and most people subside to that. Most people conform to that. But I am not most people. Okay, I know that I have been given the spiritual mission to bring this word to the world. Okay, yes, and those who show mercy and compassion and empathy, going within their abundance to assist me, they're going to be greatly rewarded for that.
And that will be the righteous Ams that will take their place eventually. The righteous Ams are due to take their place. Alright? Message for the righteous Ams, okay? Those who receive the blessings of Lucifer. Alright? You have an abundance of the riches of this world. What is it profiting you other than this in this physical life? You need the spirit. You need the spiritual wealth that I've been given to give to you. And because we're living in a wicked ass world where economic slavery was forced upon all humanity, it would be righteous of you to take of your abundance and fill me where I lack. That's righteousness. That's balance. That's showing true love, compassion, mercy, and empathy. Do you not understand? If you have abundance, then you will want to be an am for his vine. And you will know his vine by our fruit.
Right? Because I am doing what I've been instructed to do by way of the Spirit. Okay? And the word that I've been given to give is not my word.
The word that I've been given to give is not my word. Alright? It's not my word. I've been instructed to speak his words to you, whether you listen or you fail to listen. Because the Most High, living power, knows that you are rebellious, majority of you. I know that the majority of people are rebellious to the eternal divine law of love. You don't love your neighbor as you do yourself, but you got much mad love for your money and your materialistic things. You don't realize how you are an abomination in the sight of the Great Spirit. when you're walking around with abundance of physical material wealth, and yet his vine is suffering, lacking many things. You could be righteous because you have free agency. It's what's within your heart. It's what's in your mindset. Now, everybody has the option to harden their heart and continue in their wicked ways, or humble themselves like a child, unlearn the wisdom of this world, and relearn via the spirit of truth. For I am not spoken of myself, but the Father which sent me. He gave me instruction what I should say and what I should speak. I am come a light into the world, that whoso obeyeth the good shepherd should not abide in darkness. And if any man hear my words and obey not, we don't judge you, for we don't come to judge the world. We come to reprove. Reprove is not judging. Reprove is just letting you know what your transgression is. Reprove is shining light on your wickedness. But it's not judging you. We do it to help save you. He that rejecteth the living word, receiving not the living word, you have one that judges you. Is the living word that has been spoken. That same living word is going to judge you in the last day. That eternal law is embedded in your conscience, is inscribed upon your heart, is written upon your spirit. For I have not spoken of myself, but the Father which sent me, he gave me instruction what I should say and what I should speak. And I know that his instruction is life everlasting. Whatsoever I speak, therefore, even as the Father said unto me, so I speak. I have applied the living word to my life. Therefore, I have become a light into the world. But those of this world, they love to try to stamp out my light. Oh, they love withholding from me. Root hog or die poor. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. If you don't learn to earn and save your own money, don't think you're gonna get a handout from me. Money don't grow on trees. Hey, hold on to your cold ass heart, okay? And understand where it's gonna get you. For you are gonna reap what you have sown. Now, there's a lot of people that wouldn't have the nerve to bring messages like this, but I brung many of them as instructed. And it's caused a lot of people to hate on me. And it's okay, because I trust in the Great Spirit. I lean upon the Great Spirit. I have to. I ain't got no mortals that I can lean upon. All of this time, I ain't really had nobody that I could reach out to. I ain't have nobody I can call up and, pour out my heart to them. I had to pour out my heart to the Most High.
I really wish people stopped sending me attachments in my freaking inbox.
I am a willing vessel, but it's the Spirit that speaks. I am a willing vessel, but it's the Spirit that speaks. So yeah, I'm gonna walk up here to the store, give me a sack of potatoes, 10-pound bag, along with I need a case of water,
and you know, speaking about them potatoes in the grocery store that's in my neighborhood, since then I have not been able to buy any potatoes because, bruh, they've been spraying the hell out of it. Like I could smell the poison on it before I even get to the potato section. All right, and then get to the potato section and it's just like, damn, bro, it's really strong. The chemicals, you can literally smell it. It's like they're saturating the potatoes in poison. You know, I am so damn tired, bro. I'm so tired. I'm tired of the wicked having the reins of the earth. I'm tired. I'm tired of the cold hearts of people. I'm tired of the lack of compassion. I'm tired of the lack of mercy. I'm tired of the lack of empathy. I'm tired, bro. This whole reality that we've been forced to live is the complete opposite of the Great Spirit. And yet his people, his extensions, have been having to live in this hell all of our life. And now we've been awakened. And we're still having to tolerate all you wicked people.
And I need a little bit of olive oil. If they have anything cheap enough. So I can make my fries tonight to go with my leftover chickpea salad. Chickpea salad that I have left over. And I'll probably give me a few packets of nuts so I can make my coffee. Few packets of almonds. I only have $30 on my Snap card, so I'm very limited on how much I can get.
And so this is just a little bit about my life, about what I eat, the things that I purchase when I go to the store, food wise, in case those that want to take heed and be obedient to get off eating dead bodies of animals. Okay, I've shown many pictures of like different things that I eat. We could go to my Facebook right quick. I don't want to keep this thing too long, bro. We're at 28 minutes. Give me just a second, okay? Let me see if I can pull it up quickly. Let's see. Chickpea salad. Let's see. Post from me. Alright, they gonna say no results. That's ridiculous, bro. Hold on a second, okay? Give me just a moment. Because I know that I posted several of them. Bruh, I'd be so tired. I'd be so tired. I'd be so tired of them, man. They always messing with me. Always seeking to hide my crap, bro. Always seeking to hide crap. It's so retarded that I had to go through all of this. Constantly. It's a constant thing, bro. And it go the long way all the time. Every single time, bro. Maybe I did not name it chickpea salad. I don't know. We're gonna see.
because I want to scroll until I find it, and I'm going to switch you guys over. Give me just a second. So tired, these people, man. I'm so tired. I know that I took several pictures of it, bro. It's gotta be coming up soon. Give me just a moment, people. They really making me have to scroll all of this. But it's gotta be coming up soon, because I know I took at least one photo of my chickpea. I mean, I could just look up chickpea salad, you know, online, but I wanted to show you mine. And if I cannot find it soon, then that's what I'm gonna have to do, is just look it up. Look up someone else's, because this is crazy, bro. I know that I took pictures of my chickpea salad before and posted it. Bruh. Let's see. That's not it. Hold on, people. Give me just a second. Bro, that's back when I was doing the banana blossoms and stuff. It's gotta be here somewhere. No, that's noodles. Okay. So I posted a lot of food on here, but for some reason I cannot find the chickpea salad. Still looking. Might just have to give up and just look up chickpea salad for you guys, so you can see what it looks like. It's basically just chickpeas made like tuna fish, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm gonna do, because it's not showing up. So because it didn't show up, I'm just gonna have to pull it up here, show you someone else's, you know. I'll get the one that looks closest to mine. Okay, it looks just like tuna. Okay, and you know, you can get it to taste like tuna. You know, just you season it like how you would season your tuna salad. You know what I'm saying? And you can put a little bit of seaweed in it. You can get the nori sheets of seaweed. Add a little bit of that. Add a little bit of dill. A little bit of dill powder. You know what I'm saying? Or dill weed. Okay. There's a way that you can make it taste like. This is a vegetarian version, not a vegan version, so they might have put egg in theirs. Alright, but I don't put no egg in mine. It's straight vegan. I even use the vegan mayo. Okay. Chickpea tuna salad. See? And it's delicious, people. Okay, so I'm not gonna spend too much time on this, you know. Mine don't look nothing like theirs. Okay, I don't put all of that crap in it. All right, mine's is just basic. All right, I may put a few sweet peppers, you know, maybe a jalapeno and some green onions, garlic, but that's about it. I don't be putting no corn and all of this other crap, bro. I don't be putting all of that crap in there. That's nuts. Okay, that's crazy. I would not do all of that. All right. So for it to taste like tuna, as close to tuna, you want to do it like this. And even a bit more meatier, you can add jackfruit. You can you do jackfruit and chickpeas, and that will make a really good tuna salad replacement. Okay. So now let's go ahead and continue.
So very limited on how much I can get. But it's all good because I get my refill on the 10th. And this is my final month for it, before I actually have to renew. So I really need to call them sometime this month. Actually, I need to call them and renew my benefits because this will be the final month that I'm receiving them. Probably have something in the mail or something. But I have to reapply for my SNAP benefits. Let them know the donation amounts, and it's gonna be less than it was last year. I'm thinking it's probably most likely gonna be way less than it was last year.
It was way less. And actually, when I had to renew for my housing just the other day, they calculated up the amount of donations that I've received, and it added up to barely enough to cover the rent. All right, barely enough to cover the rent per month. So, bruh, it's barely working out. But it doesn't. If I was doing this for money, it wouldn't make sense, bruh, because I suffer a lot. Okay, I have literally sacrificed my wants and desires, my cravings, okay? And I know people don't give a damn about me. There's a whole bunch of people that don't give a damn about me. And they want to sum me up on surface level. You don't even know me. Okay? You don't know what all I'm sacrificing. You don't know what all I've given up in order to be obedient to my spiritual mission. You may want to be careful who you put your mouth on. Okay? You do not want to make yourself an adversary to the Great Spirit. Alright? I'm standing here in the face of the God of this world, which is money. And I'm refusing to bow to that God. I should be commended for that. I should be loved and respected for that. Because most of humanity has bowed down and literally split open their ass for the God of money. But you want to be mad at me that I'm doing the complete opposite. Woe be unto you. Why you want to be mad at me that my God ain't money? I worship a higher power. I worship the power that's going to put your God to shame. Because money ain't everything. People are doing heinous things for money. People get blood on their hands for money. So clearly that ain't a righteous God. It's a false God. But you want to be mad at me. You want to be mad at me that I don't serve the false God of money. Continue that to your own destruction.
So, we shall see. I'll be going through and looking, the PayPal history,
And keeping it real, people, I'm currently out of herb. I love my herb. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't got none. I'm without my herb. I got very little tobacco at the end of the bag. But yet I'm still here, walking in my purpose. By faith and not by sight. enduring the ridicule, the rejection, the ostracizing, the gaslighting. Well, at least I got spiritual weapons against your gaslighting now, because I have clarity and understanding. So you can no longer be successful in your gaslighting. But you still got free agency to try all you like. But the Most High gave me a mouth with wisdom, where none of my adversaries will be able to gainsay, nor resist. You can psych yourself out all you want. But bottom line is money is a false god. And I don't serve that God. Bottom line, you won't be mad at me about that. You want to try to twist it all around and make it like I'm the problem. Oh, money ain't the problem. Economic slavery ain't the problem. The wicked who established this wicked ass system, that ain't the problem. No, the problem is me. 'Cause I won't bow down to this wicked ass system. Go ahead with that ideology. Keep running with that. I pity you. 'Cause you are in ignorance.
Oh, goodness sakes. All I can do is be honest with them about the amount that I've received in order to sustain my damn life this past 6 months. Okay? So the past 6 months, I gotta let them know how have you been sustaining your life. I'm depending upon the Most High to sustain my life. Because I'm not earning money, but I am working. I am an independent contractor. Not only am I an independent contractor, but I'm a content creator on YouTube. So this is how I spend my time. I'm not dealing drugs. That's pretty much what they want to make sure you're not doing. They're willing to help you, when you're, being, where you're at least working, at least you're filling your time doing something. You're not just, selling drugs I'm not doing that. I work every single day. I put in, about 8 hours a day sometimes. At least or more. Okay? And, right now I'm banned on Facebook, so I can't do anything on there.
And that was weird. Alright? At this time, I did not have internet, people. Understand. At this particular time, on 5/6/24, not only did I have a notice to vacate on my door, I had just received that, but I had no internet, alright? And then Facebook had banned me out of nowhere. I had posted a post, I forget what post it was. It had something to do with valuing money over the fruits of the Spirit of love, compassion, mercy, and empathy. And no sooner than I had posted that post to my wall, all of a sudden Facebook banned me for 7 days.
So, like I said, pretty much today I was busy up until I, did my work for this video that I just released, okay?
Let me show you that video again. And we're going to take a trip to my YouTube right quick. Bro, because people want to keep acting like I'm not being genuine in the work that I've been given. Just because these people want to blow off the work that I've been given as if it's irrelevant does not mean that I'm not being obedient, okay? People have every right to have their perception, all right? I was told, a while back, last year sometime, that, is about people's perception. Maybe they're not perceiving you right. That ain't my problem. You have every right to perceive me however the hell you want, but it don't make it the reality. Okay? It does not make it the reality. Now, this video right here, money you value, all while debasing the true wealth we've been instructed to freely give. You want to keep casting off the true wealth. The fruits of the Spirit is true wealth because that is eternal. All right? And if you don't have the true wealth, then you are going to perish. Okay? Yes, your spirit is eternal, but you're not going to have your money for eternity. It's only temporary during your physical mortality. And maybe not even during your whole mortality, because bro, we're in a paradigm shift. All right? So understand, all that we've been living all my damn life, I've been witnessing and watching the holy wicked, live lavishly and all of these things, impoverishing nations of people. All right? Understand it is about to change. Okay? It's a damn shame you people are valuing the wrong thing. Okay? And it's all throughout the freaking scripture. But you want to demonize me. You see all of this work on my channel. You see these dates. The only time I took a break was when I was taken away. When there was no love, compassion, nor mercy or empathy shown to me. It was after I posted this message from Abdullah Seer via the Spirit of Truth. And that was the last message that I was able to post before I was taken away. And then I came back July 12th, 2024 with this video. All right? And I've been working every day ever since. Okay? Not taking a day off. All right? I have not taken a day off. I work every single day. Just because you people want to ignore and reject, dismiss all of these things that you do does not mean I'm not putting out this work for you. Okay? You can keep ignoring it. This is time, energy, and effort that I spend freely giving you what I've been instructed to give to you. But you want to debase it as nothing because you value money. Okay? But money isn't bringing about any kind of righteousness upon the earth. The only way that money will be used for righteousness' sake is for those who have abundance to utilize it for righteousness' sake. You have to become a righteous am. Out of your free agency. That is the only time that money becomes righteous. But you people keep rejecting that. You want to sum me up as a charlatan, like I literally set out to do this, to pillage off the people. You want to look at me like I'm lazy. Never mind all the time, energy, and effort that I spend freely giving to you the oracles of the Spirit of Truth. You cast that off as if it's nothing. But you're not doing it just to me. See, you're showing the Great Spirit your true heart. Understand that that's what you're doing. Okay? When you ain't got no love for his servant, but yet you love your money, that's showing your true heart to your maker. You can confess out your mouth all the hell you want that you love and serve the Most High, and whatever name you use. You can say all you want to your heart's content that you love Jesus. But Jesus is going to tell you to depart from me, for I never knew you, you workers of iniquity. He told you to love your neighbor as you do yourself. Are you doing that? When you hold on to all of your abundant wealth and you look your nose down at his servant because we don't do what you do? You reject the living word by the way of the Spirit? Don't you know that even your prayer becomes an abomination? He told you this. I wonder if it's going to tell me I'm blocked again. Okay, good. Proverbs 28:9. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the eternal law, even his prayer shall be an abomination. Better is the poor that walketh in his uprightness than he that is perverse in his ways, though he be rich. You got your money, you're living lavishly, but you perverse in your ways because you ain't got no love, compassion, mercy, nor empathy in your heart for your neighbor. Whoso keepeth the eternal law is a wise son, but he that is a companion of riotous men shameth his father. He that attaches himself to the wickedness of this world shameth your maker. Why? Because the wicked established this. He told you to come out of her, my people, so that you be not a partaker of her iniquity. But you want to continue to join yourself to the worst of the heathen. He that by usury and unjust gain increases his substance, he shall gather it for him that will pity the poor. All right? Understand, the poor is going to be taken care of. All right? You're going to be storing it up for the righteous that's going to use it for righteousness' sake. Okay? All you wicked people that are storing up your unjust gain and increasing your substance, understand that it's going to go into the hands of someone that's going to do right by it. It's going to go into the hands of someone that's going to use it to help us. Okay? Again, he that turneth away his ear from hearing the eternal law, even his prayer is an abomination. You may as well stop praying to the Great Spirit or the one you want to call Jesus, because he ain't hearing you. Okay? You ain't one of his. You are of your father, the devil. Because the lust of your father, you do. You lust after money. You lust after materialistic things. You lust after the carnal pleasures of your flesh. You have no desire to seek the spiritual wealth. None whatsoever. You spit on what I have been given to freely give. Whoso causes the righteous to suffer in evil ways, that's what this means. When you cause the righteous of us to suffer because of your selfishness and your greed, you are going to fall into your own pit. But the upright shall have good things in possession. The rich man is wise in his own conceit, But the poor that has understanding searches him out. We uncovering your wickedness. When righteous men do rejoice, there is great glory. But when the wicked rise, a man is hidden. See, when the wicked are on top, they oppress all humanity and all creation, and they hide the righteous. They hide the truth. With all their might, they do everything that they can to bury the truth so that they can bring about a whole false ass reality. And then they force that upon all humanity. Evil forces everything, every damn thing. Righteousness is not forced. However, there is an eternal law in effect that you will reap what you sow. So the Great Spirit is going to allows you to do your wickedness for a certain period of time. And then when that pendulum swings your way of reaping all the wickedness that you have been sowing, then the wicked want to scream that the Most High is evil. Then the wicked want to proclaim that they are receiving the wrath of God. No, you're receiving the wrath of your own damn wickedness. That cup of indignation that you have filled to the brim against his righteous ones. I am tired, people. I don't know how else to make this crystal clear to you people. You are valuing the wrong thing. Money does not feel pain. Money doesn't feel sorrow. Money doesn't feel misery. It's sitting there in your bank accounts collecting dust. You could be righteous with the abundance that you have. You could ease my suffering. You could ease my sorrow. But you choose not to do that. You choose to increase my sorrow. You choose to increase my suffering. But then at the same time, out the side of your neck, you want to say that you serve my power. You are a liar. And you are about to be exposed.
I have to, get my thumbnail together. All of this plays a part in time. It's time consuming to find a satisfying picture that will relate the message that needs to be related for the video in which, I'm publishing, okay? So, I'm having to take it to Photoshop and edit it and all that takes time, okay? All of that is included in the work that I do. Okay? And even though I didn't type a new description this time, I think I have to go back and change part of that description and put the correct date that the audio was recorded. Because I just copied the description from the last one. Because it's pretty much the same damn message. Okay? Like the Most High has put this message upon my spirit. Okay? So people, you gotta understand what time we're living in. Okay? 3 messages back to back to back about how you're debasing real wealth but holding to fool's gold. Okay? Over and over and over, he's giving me this message to give to you people. Okay? These are warning messages. This is what you need to understand. Okay? These are warning messages. Alright? As I keep saying, as I'm led to say, money can't feel anything. Money is collecting dust in your huge bank account. Okay? It's not suffering, but many people are. All humanity and all creation groans and moans, waiting for the children of light to awaken. And now we have awakened.
And see, you can keep blowing this off as if we're crazy all you want.
Hold on. You can keep blowing it off all you want. Acting like this awakening hasn't happened. Okay? But I bring this out constantly. Alright? Baruch 2:30, for I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves. This took place. I don't give a damn that people want to keep ignoring this. Alright? But we know that he is the Most High, our power. Alright? For he has given us a heart and ears to hear. I have praised him in the land of my captivity on a continual basis. I think upon his name. I keep that eternal law in mind at all times. I don't transgress against that eternal law. I am obedient to the eternal law. Therefore, his name is constantly upon my mind. His attributes, his character. Okay? I have returned from my stiff-necked ways and from my wicked deeds. I'm no longer the same person, no longer participating in sexual immorality, no longer doing the things that I was doing before I applied the living word to my life and live it. For I remember the way of my wicked ass forefathers, which sinned before the Most High and caused our captivity. So, understand, is the end of you wicked people, because now the children of light is here. 1 second. Yeah, something better is coming. The whole creation waits with eager longing for what the Most High is bringing about. Every blade of grass and chirping bird has been waiting for the Most High to set right where wicked people have put wrong. What was the Most High waiting on? Let's find out. If my people who are called by my name humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways. Didn't we just read that here in Baruch 2:30? That they will turn from their stiff-necked ways. Alright? And we will return from our stiff-necked ways and from our wicked deeds. Okay? Seek my face, turn from their wicked ways. Then will I hear from heaven, forgive their sin, and heal their land. Okay? That's what the Most High has been waiting on. He's been waiting on us to awaken in the lands of our captivity and begin to be obedient to his eternal laws of love, life, and purity. And now that we have been obedient to his eternal laws of love, life, and purity, he is going to bring us again into the land which was promised with an oath unto our fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And we will be lords of it. We will be increased, and we will not be diminished. He is going to make an everlasting covenant with us to be our power, and we will be his people. No longer ever again will we be driven out of the land that we have been given.
Understand that this is coming. So if you want to be delivered with us and partake of the blessing with us, then you will want to humble yourself. Repent of the sins of your forefathers and your own transgressions. Subdue your ego. Unlearn what you have been taught to believe according to the wisdom of this world. Relearn via the Spirit of truth. Cleave to the children of light, because we are going to be delivered. And along with our deliverance will be the deliverance of the righteous ams that choose out of their free agency to cleave to the children of light. What, you don't think that this is in the scripture? That you have to cleave to the children of light? Cleave to, hold on, let me get this one. There's several. Cleave to the house of Jacob. Oh, that's the same thing. Okay. Just find out what that. I don't care what their meaning is, bro. Gentile breakdowns. Walk as children of light. Okay? It says you are to follow us, not the other way around. Okay? Let's find out what this is saying. Yes. We are the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Okay? So hold on. And this is talking about the Israelites, the seed of this land, the righteous ones. Alright? The obedient ones. The ones that have the fruits of the Spirit. That we are the children of light. Okay? Not every single one of us that have copper-colored skin and indigenous to this land will be classified by the Great Spirit as the children of light. Okay? No, it will be those who have the fruits of the Spirit. Alright? Those who have been illuminated by the Spirit. We are the children of light. Okay? And we have the light to give to you. Okay? Now, let's go here. Where is it, bro? Come on. I want the KJV. Why are they gonna make this so difficult, bro? Well, I do know why they gotta make it so difficult. Let's see. Always gonna mess with me, man. Guess what? Isaiah chapter 14. The Most High is getting ready to have mercy upon us. Okay? He's getting ready to have mercy upon us. We've been going through tribulation for the last 2,000 years under the boot of the worst of the heathen. During the times of the Gentiles. Okay? During the Greek period of time, during the Roman period of time, and the revived Roman Empire. All of this time, the children of light have been diminished and trodden underfoot. Okay, so now that we have had the ears to hear and we've returned from our stiff-necked ways and we're enduring all kinds of persecution and hardness of heart, lack of compassion from people, lack of mercy, lack of empathy, but these are all the qualities that we have been sowing. The Most High is getting ready to have mercy upon us. We'll yet choose Israel. and set us in our own land. And the righteous Ams will be joined with us, and they will cleave unto us. Yes, we will take them and bring them to our place, and the house of Israel will possess them in the land of the Most High. Okay? Now don't let this fool you. You're not going to be no slave. Okay? Not like how you made us to be slaves or your people. Okay? No. It ain't going to be like that. But you will be the dressers of the vineyard. You will be the ones planting the fields. Okay? You will be the ones harvesting. Alright? But you'll get to partake of all the blessings freely. Okay? You will be way more free and happy with the children of light than you have ever been underneath the boot of the worst of the heathen. Understand, it would be like heaven. Okay? So don't let the wording fool you. And don't let the stiff-necked bruise fool you. Those of my people who are walking in hatred, misusing the scripture in order to oppress and hate people. The children of light don't operate in hatred. We operate in divine love, compassion, mercy, and empathy. All right? The reason it says that we will rule over our oppressors is because as a whole, the Europeans, the Gentiles, and all nations of Psalms 83 invaded these lands and have oppressed us. Okay? But these lands are going back to the original people. It's our ancestral land. We are the original caretakers of these lands. Okay? So because of that, understand that it's going to go back into our hands. And we are going to be lords of our own land. So those of you righteous Ams that choose out of your free agency to cleave unto us, then understand. That's why it says that we will rule over you, but it's not going to be an evil rule. It's just the fact that you are going to know that we are the true caretakers of this land. So you're not going to be in charge, Europeans. We are going to be in charge. Because that's the way that it was before it was invaded. Right? And it's going to come to pass in that day that the Most High is going to give us rest from our sorrow. I have lived a life of sorrow and misery. He's going to give us rest from fear. Many of my people have lived a life in fear. Our immediate ancestors that were terrorized with the Europeans burning crosses in their yard and hanging them in trees, snatching their babies and feeding them to alligators, doing all kinds of heinous things to us. You guys had a freaking casual killing act. Okay, you guys wrote laws and legislations in order to persecute us and then acquit yourselves. He's going to give us rest from the hard bondage wherein we have been made to serve in great wickedness. Not only did you force us to slave for a living, but you persecuted us while we were forced to do it. You made our life a living hell while we were forced to do it. Paying us pennies. Making our life miserable. All of this time, my whole entire life. We're not going to do that to you righteous hams. So what, you got to dress the vine? So what, you got to plant the fields and harvest? That's going to be a picnic compared to what all we had to deal with. Thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how has the oppressor ceased? Oh yeah. Their oppression is going to come to naught. It is going to cease. Your living lavishly is going to cease. Because you've been doing it off of our back. We have become the commodity, but yet you want to call us lazy. You've been living lavishly off of our back, off of our sweat, off of our land, off of our resources this entire time. But the Great Spirit is going to break the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. Yeah, we need an outside power. We ain't got no might in our hands to fight against these wicked people. They got weapons that we don't even know about. He who allowed us to get smote in wrath with a continual stroke. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Yeah, he who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. This is the worst of the heathen. The worst of the heathen was allowed to come over here and smite us in wrath with a continual stroke. And he ruled the nations in anger. Alright? You're about to be persecuted, and none gonna hinder it. The whole earth is gonna be at rest once it's liberated from the oppressors, from the worst of the heathen. The whole earth is gonna be at rest and quiet. And we will all break forth into singing, glorifying the Great Spirit for relieving us from the oppressors, from the worst of the heathen, who care nothing about compassion, love, mercy, empathy, but it's all about the money. It's all about continual greed. They are possessed by demons of selfishness and greed. The elms are going to rejoice at us, and the cedars of Lebanon sing. Since thou hast laid down, no fetter has come up against us. Yes, you are going to be happy, you righteous Europeans and all you other nations that were allowed to receive the blessings of Lucifer, and you choose out of your free agency to use it for righteousness' sake. How would it not be righteous, people, when I got 15 cents in my checking account? I'm depleted with physical finances. There's $3 in my PayPal. So about $3.15 to my name. I ain't got no money outside of that. I ain't got no assets. I don't have anything but 15 cents and $3 in my freaking PayPal. Zero on my Cash App. Okay? I don't have a savings account. Because the good shepherd informed us. He instructed us not to save money upon the earth. Don't save your money. Don't work to save your money where moths and rust does corrupt, where thieves can break in and steal it. However, this is what all humanity has been doing. They've been storing up their wealth upon the earth. Wherever your heart is, that's where your treasure is. Wherever your treasure is, that's where your heart is. Don't you think it will be a righteous thing to take some of your abundance and fill me where I lack? And you eat of this good fruit of the Spirit and be filled with the Spirit? Don't you think that that's righteousness? Those of you with a carnal mindset, hell no, you think it's foolishness. And you're going to think that all the way up to your destruction. Alright? So I just wanted to prove to you that yes, you are to cleave unto the children of light. We are not to learn your ways, though you forced us to learn your ways. Thus says the Most High, learn not the way of the heathen. Alright? We are not to learn the way of the heathen, for the customs of the people are vain. You're working your jobs for vanity sake, caring about your own damn life. The Messiah told you, don't care about your life. Don't care. The Messiah told you plainly to take no thought for your life. But you've been subtly deceived into spending all your time, energy, and effort pining after money so that you can sustain your life. But you say that you serve my power. You're doing the exact opposite of what he told you not to do. Bro. Says, do not worry. No one can serve two masters. Either he will hate the one and love the other, or he will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both the Most High and money. That is very plain, people. Therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothes? Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or gather into barns, and yet your heavenly Father feedeth them. Are you not much more valuable than they? Hell yeah, because we have been given free agency to choose. And with my free agency, I choose to yield my life to the Great Spirit. I don't serve the God of money. Okay? I don't serve the God of money. I serve the true and living power. But as for many people, they seek great things for themselves. He's telling you to stop seeking. For disaster will come upon you, declareth the Most High. Alright? You live by the sword, you're gonna die by the sword. Why do you worry about clothes? Consider how the lilies of the field grow. They do not labor or spin. Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Those of you saving your money in your bank accounts, you're doing that because you're worried about later on. You're saving for a rainy day. You're saving so that you can have a security. Well, that's what you're putting your trust and faith in. You're not putting your trust and faith in the Great Spirit. No, you put your trust and faith in your money. Today has enough trouble of its own. Understand, all of you that got an issue with me, you want to be angry with me because I don't do what you do. Understand that whosoever is angry with his brother without cause, because you ain't got no cause to be mad at me that I won't do what you do. We just read up here that you can't serve both the Great Spirit and money. But you serve money. You spend your time, energy, and effort pining after money. And that's your free agency to do so. But you got no right to force that upon everybody. Because I have free agency to resist doing that. To trust in the Great Spirit to sustain my life. So you ain't got no cause to be angry with me. Therefore, you are in danger of the judgment. The Messiah told us, say unto you, he said, I say unto you, be not afraid of them that can kill the body, and after that have no more that they can do. So right now you can afflict me by withholding of your substance, your abundance. Right now, currently, yes, I gotta continue to suffer due to your lack of compassion, kindness, love, mercy, and empathy. But eventually, the Great Spirit is gonna deliver me. Those who the king and queen and the popes and all of these wicked people, the people that they impoverished and starved to death, when they died, when they passed on, they were no longer suffering. Yeah, they suffered a great deal in the physical at the hands of the worst of the heathen. But they were taken care of when they passed away from this physical life. And that judgment has been stored up for the wicked who caused all of this great suffering and misery upon the earth. Now, Messiah done told you, don't worry about this life. Except the Most High built the house, you labor in vain. Okay? Unless you doing your divine purpose upon the earth, then you are laboring in vain. Okay? Because you are not stirring up your treasure where it matters. You're only stirring up your treasure in the physical. And that's vanity. That's in vain. Because what is it going to profit you? What does it profit you to gain the whole world and yet lose your soul? Hold on a second. See, I'm not laboring in vain. The labor that I've been instructed to do is going to bring forth much fruit. There's already a lot of fruit on my channel. But it's going to bring forth a lot more fruit. They shall not labor in vain, nor bring forth for trouble. For we are the seed of the blessed of the Most High. And it shall come to pass that before we call, he will answer. And while we are yet speaking, he will hear. Okay? See, we're close to this. The Most High knows everything that's upon my heart and upon my spirit. I have been instructed to speak at this time. I've been instructed to do what I'm doing. Woe to him that builds a city with bloodshed and establishes a town by iniquity. This is exactly what they have done over here in the fourth part of the earth and all the lands in which they colonized. Okay? They came over here and they literally just set their ass on us. Okay? Just stomped all over us. Alright? This is what they did. Alright? They established their system in iniquity. Alright? Is it not indeed from the Most High of Hosts that the labor of the people only feeds the fire and the nations weary themselves in vain? You're spending all your time, energy, and effort pining after fool's gold. Because that did not come from the Great Spirit. It was established by the wicked. So you are laboring and wearying yourself in vain. You're laboring for a false god, the false god of money. But the earth will be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Most High as the waters cover the sea. That's happening right now as this true gospel is going forth in full force. I don't want to have no freaking precepts to that, huh? Oh, wow. Has not the Most High of heaven's armies promised that the wealth of the nations will turn to ashes? Oh, bruh. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. They work so hard, but it's all in vain. Oh my God. Because it ain't eternal, people. It ain't eternal. Alright? You got blood on your hands. Bloody hands. All for money. All for money. Oh, money has been established as God in this false ass reality. You're laboring and you wearying yourselves in vain. But you ain't got the ears to hear the eternal law. You ain't got the ears to hear the living word by the way of the Spirit. Oh, you want to spit on me. You want to shit in your hand and throw it at me. For the customs of the people are in vain. You're laboring in vain. You worshiping all your wicked ass holidays, cutting a tree out of a forest, the work of the hands of a workman with the axe. We are not to learn your ways, Gentiles. You are to learn our ways. You are to learn our ways. Alright? Because your ways are wicked. Okay? The Messiah told us, take no thought saying, what shall we eat or what shall we drink? How we gonna be clothed? How we gonna take care of ourselves? For after all of these things do the Gentiles seek. For our heavenly Father knoweth that we have need of all of these things. But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and then all of these things shall be supplied unto us. Therefore take no thought for the next day, for the next day will take care of itself. Each day have enough trouble of its own. Don't need to add to it by worrying. I don't have to follow the Gentiles. Okay? I'm here to be obedient to the Great Spirit, to provide a divine opportunity for the righteous Gentiles to become an am, take their place as a righteous am for his vine, so that we can do this work on the earth, the great work of the Great Spirit, bringing about the liberation of all humanity and all creation. It's your choice, because you have free agency. But again, I do not have to follow the Gentiles. It is the Gentiles that are to follow us, the children of light. You are to cleave to the children of light, not the other way around. We have awakened the Hebrew way. Okay? We have arisen. We are the solution. All creation has been waiting and groaning for us to come forth. Yes, I was born for this. This is my divine mission. The children of light are full of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding by way of the Spirit. We went over this yesterday, so I'm not going to revisit it today. Do your due diligence on the channel, because all of this good fruit is here in order to help you. Solution means solving of a problem or dealing with a difficult situation. As I mentioned, with your manifested destiny, we were here already when your forefathers invaded and literally just set their ass on us, literally just walked out on us, and you've been treating us as if we're nothing ever since. Okay? It's time up for that. Okay? Time up for that. Alright? We have to deal with this situation. You can't keep ignoring it as if it's irrelevant, because it's about to be overturned. And yes, it's going to be supernatural. It's going to be supernatural. The overturning of our troubles is going to be supernatural. Supernatural is gonna be supernatural. The overturning of our troubles is gonna be supernatural. Yes, it is. Alright, I trust in the Great Spirit, not in a false god of money. Okay? Now let's see if there's any other ones about cleaving. Be therefore followers of the Most High. Walk as the children of light. Okay? Having knowledge and holiness. Okay? Not a heart after money and materialistic things. Okay? You know, I'm here to help all humanity and all creation. I come in divine love. It will be wise to humble yourself and unlearn the wisdom of this world. I know the majority of people, they done turned this off a long time ago, because they ain't got no... Bruh, let me show you. Like, they don't even consider. They don't even consider the cause of the poor. Okay, when I talk about my life, there's so many people that they don't even come to my channel, bro. They deliberately ignore. They deliberately ignore what the Father has given to me to give. If you are righteous, you will consider the cause of the poor. But the wicked, they have no regard for such concerns. Okay? They don't have any regard for me whatsoever. They don't respect me as a person even. Alright? My own people look their nose down upon me. My own family look their nose down upon me. Why? Because I'm not pining after money. So they don't respect me. In their mind, money is valuable. And if I don't value money, then something's wrong with me. Money is only valuable in this false ass reality. I'm at 1 hour and 40 minutes. Let's find out where we are in this audio.
Okay? And we have been away.
Hold on, let me take it back.
All humanity and all.
Let me take it back a little bit more. 1 second.
Money is collecting dust in your huge bank account. Okay? It's not suffering, but many people are. All humanity and all creation groans and moans, waiting for the children of light to awaken. And now we have awakened. Okay? And we have been awakened in great boldness to speak this word to you. Okay? And many people are refusing to even give ear, let alone humble themselves before the leading of the Spirit of truth and unlearn the wisdom of this world, being renewed in their mind, baptized by fire. They're rejecting that to hold on to the wisdom of this world, all while professing that they serve my power. But that book that they hold so tightly to and want to profess out their mouth that is the infallible word of God, cite themselves out to believe in their heart that is the infallible word of God, well, that quote-unquote infallible word of God is about to testify against you. As a matter of fact, it has been testifying against you, because his servants has been going forth in great boldness, clearly showing you how it's testifying against you. And you still want to be puffed up in your pride and your arrogance. So woe be unto you.
Woe be unto those that are live in lavish. Woe be unto those that are live in lavish. Woe be unto those that are live in lavish. Woe be unto those that are live in lavish.
Pride comes before destruction. It is pride that comes before destruction. It is pride that comes before destruction. It is your pride that comes before destruction. It is your pride that comes before destruction. It is that pride that cometh before destruction. It is that pride that cometh before destruction. It is that pride that cometh before destruction. It is your 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 pride that cometh before destruction. It So I truly hope you people begin to take heed to the oracles of the living power. The only ones of us that have the oracles of the living power is those of us that's tapped into the source of the living power. Okay? And that source is the good shepherd, Yahushua HaMashiach, the one who the world wants to call Jesus. And he told you that his sheep hear his voice and they follow. So we're the ones that follow. And because we have followed, he has instructed us to work within his vineyard. Now, what I'm going to do is play that back again when we come back. Just that little segment. I'm going to play that again. And then we're going to go into proving how the Messiah instructed us to speak to you. Okay? Because I ain't speaking my word, people. I'm not speaking my word. I have been instructed to do what I'm doing, regardless of what you want to think about that. Okay? So, give me a little bit and I shall be right back. Shalom.